Welcome back to Andar Plays. This is Something for 30. Let's see what we can load up today.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. My name is Windus Andar. Welcome to Something for 30 on Andar Place. And today we're going to play a demo called To Kill a God. You guys can try it out on Steam. It is available. First off, the game has been developed by Glitch Factory and is being published by Mad Mushroom. This game is currently it's just a demo. So it's an early access. It's being updated from time to time. Straight up, before we play, the game has its bugs. It's a demo. It requires balancing. It requires adjustment. It requires all of that. But that being said, I did end up playing this demo a lot. Like I already have like 6 or 7 hours on it. I did defeat the demo. Had a lot of fun with it, and I thought it would be great to play it for you guys. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I have 2 characters unlocked, which is the default one and also this lovely mage character over here. Talarum, he is a mage, so that is one of the characters that we can play. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the default character, the dragon dude called Gassan. He's got a bow, and we're going to play him, and we're going to finish the demo, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, there you go. Here we are. The game's got a nice test dummy here that you can test your build out against. It's got various characters where you can set up, who will help you set up your skills and stuff in case you want a specific kind of build. You know, not this one, but that one, that kind of thing. We also have no upgrades scheduled because I think I started a new journey. Hold on. Let me just make sure of something. Play this guy. Okay, I think there was a reset. Yeah. Oh yeah, it seems like there was some kind of reset. That's definitely what's happening here. Because I had actually finished quite a bit. I finished the demo and everything. Yeah. But anyway, that's fine. I get to show you guys the game from the beginning, and that is always a good thing. Okay, so here we have the hub. Now, different NPCs get unlocked over time, as you guys may have noticed. You can interact with the glowing sword in the middle to start your run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak with our lore master over here for a moment. I am what remains, he says. Leftovers, a whisper after the scream, the memories of something that was once a person. What you should know is that this colossal skull is my domain. Okay. Do you see that sword? Touch it and you will be pulled into the spiral. Basically, that's how you start the game. At each cycle, a boss shall stalk you. Defeat the 3. The black tower opens. That's how you escape. Yay! Okay, let's go. Fantastic. This is the chest where you will have stuff that you have stored over the course of the game. The only way to learn new skills is through the stranger. He will charge a price. Skills can be modified and built around, shaping your playstyle through their modifiers. Okay, so right now we can't build a damn thing, quite honestly, or unlock anything or anything like that. We can't. So we're just going to go ahead and start the game. One thing you will notice in this game is that it is very reminiscent of Path of Exile. The progression tree is essentially akin to Path of Exile. You can actually see that this is like a sub-node. You got a huge set of nodes over here. You start from the central area over there and then branch out. So that's what we're going to do. We'll hit the central area. We'll travel 1. Defeat all the enemies. That's about as common as it gets, right? So let's do it. You can hold down the mouse button in order to fire, but remember, it might make it a bit difficult to react to approaching enemies if you're not careful. Okay. Once you kill all the enemies, the room is essentially cleared, and you can pick up your rewards, your stats, and whatever the room provides. I'm gonna pick up, what do I want? Arrow Rain. I essentially don't like mana in general. So endurance charge sounds like a good idea. I can re-roll, but I'm not. Okay, I don't want to use the portal right now. I want to pick up the amulet. I'm going to see if there's anything else over here. There is not. I can press tab and open up my skills. Now, what this does is, this particular rune provides 100% chance to grant an endurance charge on kill. Each endurance charge increases armor, and evasion charges expire after 10 seconds. So I'm going to load up one of my skills here, and I'm going to slot this rune. That means when I kill something with my normal attack, I will actually get an endurance charge. So that's pretty cool, right? Let's go ahead. Now, here's the cool part. In this game, you can actually set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal path progression. That way, what happens is, if you have chosen 1, you can choose 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the similar common nodes. You can bunch up all the challenges together and access a higher difficulty. We're not doing that because I'm not insane. But what I am going to do is try and get a lot of main enhancements. You can go through the node and see where you get lots of ranged damage. That's about over here. So I want to travel in this direction, but at the same time, I want to get as many stat enhancements as I can. You essentially start with 25 steps. That's a bit difficult to read, but it's here on the screen. You start with 25 steps, and at the end of 25 steps, you'll face the boss. So you want to get buffed up as much as possible before you face the boss. So that's the idea. So let's go ahead for this particular node. Don't underestimate the challenges in this game. Challenge levels can increase really fast if you pile on the difficulty too much. Okay. Let's go and get physical damage. Again, a lot of this, the readability and all that of the text needs to be fixed, but that's okay. It is a demo. All right. Yeah. So this is what I was talking about. You can pile on the challenges, etc., etc. But I don't want to do that right now. What I would like to do is I want to go get the stat enhancement. Stat enhancement? No. I want to get this main enhancement over here and then move up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go this way. I might pile up the difficulties just to show you guys how that works, but it is very, very difficult to complete without a good bow, without high damage. You can get stuck in a grind, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Unless you're okay and a very patient player. Yeah. Just play them one at a time, use the standard challenge setting, and then clear the map. Okay, let's go and get more attack damage, because that's the kind of person I am. I'm an attacky damage guy. Let's go to the next place. The biomes are beautiful, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. So we have a piercing skill that allows us to send our arrow through enemies. So I'm gonna... Whoa! Be careful of environmental hazards. If you do end up getting hit, take a potion. Yeah, be very careful of environmental hazards. They can absolutely kill you. I'm gonna go ahead and get extra health because that was the best option available. We'll do that, and then I'm gonna take trigger enhancement, which then makes auto attacks, enhanced attacks possible. Oh god, I hate that. Okay. Alright, we finished up that particular level. Now we get a trigger. On use of Vein of Abyss, create a defensive ring. We don't have Vein of Abyss. Your arrow rain, we don't have that. We do have Frenzy Charge, if that is something I like. It increases attack speed and movement speed. I do like that. I'm going to take it. We'll go to skills. Again, we'll call up our dude over here. We'll put that in. So we get Frenzy Charge and Endurance Charge on kill. That's a win, as far as I'm concerned. Not the best win, but we'll go with it. We'll go this way and get our main attack enhanced a little bit. We need some ranged attack enhancement. So you can see the charges building up around our character. It lasts for like 10 seconds. Remember, it's not a permanent buff. All right. I love the atmosphere and design in this game. It is entirely possible to miss the enemies coming towards you because they'll be sneaking through the grass and stuff. So be careful about that. Go to character and remember to allocate your points. So I'm going to go ahead and get strength and dexterity allocated. We do have a bunch of stuff that is unidentified. Can't help. Oh, yeah. We can identify them. Let's use the relic shard. We can identify it. We identify essentially means choose the item that you want. So choose that, equip it. Spell damage, bleed duration. I don't want any of these things, actually. Well, take, yeah. I mean, okay. Take that one. And let's go for main enhancement. That was my primary objective. I really wanted to enhance my main skill. Okay, very good. Nice. Done. Let's go and get... Okay. Chain count. The number of times a projectile will hit one enemy and then jump to another enemy. Pierce count is cool, but not great. Add one spread to the firing pattern at 20 degrees. This gives you plus projectiles, and that's always something that I take because it just makes a lot of sense to do it. Select your main skill. Let's allocate that, and then what happens is you start firing 2 projectiles. That is always good, in my opinion. So that's our main skill enhanced. Stat enhancement is possible, but we got another enhancing ability over here, which we'll go to. But before that, let's go ahead and play an advertisement.
Embertel EPR is available across international online distribution platforms. Visit embertel.com to read the free chapters.
There we go. Okay. A little bit of self-promotion over there. You guys can go ahead and read the book and buy it and support the project as it is ongoing. Right, back to the demo. Let's go and hit some of these. Now, you would notice you have to adjust your fighting style for the way you are firing projectiles. The multiple projectiles will only affect the skill to which you have bound them. So if you bind the multiple projectiles rune to your main, it's not going to affect your skills overall, but you do end up doing a lot of damage. Area of effect, what? Let's re-roll that. Okay, physical damage is what I want. Lets you kill a lot faster. Do not underestimate the power of simply being able to hammer the hell out of your enemies. Alright? DPS is DPS. Okay, let's go ahead and get another stat, another main attack enhancement. There you go. See what I mean? It's the ability to just cream your opponent to pieces. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Like I said, the game needs a lot of balancing and stuff, but some of these guys can get really hard very, very fast. Once you kill them, though, life is good. And get a lot of gold. Okay, that's done. There is another guy. Oh, he was right there. Looking in the wrong area. Okay, we get chain count. We get more projectiles, more spreading. This one changes it to 2 spreads at 180-degree angle, one behind, one in front. I don't really want that. This one changes our bow attack into a shotgun, which is very good, but it does reduce the range. So that's a problem. So do I want chain? Do I want pierce? I'll take chain. I think chain is like the best way to go out of that. The shotgun is fine if you're a very chunky, powerful character. If you're not, though, it hinders more than helps. At least as far as I've noticed. Okay, let's go. We did that. Now let's take a look around here. We have 16 steps to go, 16 fights that we can take. We can go for cold damage and more enhancements over here. Actually, this entire line is very good. But we're going to go ahead and get our ranged enhancements. I think we'd go for that. Okay, let's do this. And then in the next node, I am going to rest. I should have rested in this one, maybe. Yeah, let's get these guys off quickly. Good. That's why damage is so important. Attack damage, fire damage, accuracy. Yeah. Confirm that. Let's go. I would love to do this, but what I'm going to do is... I'm going to go ahead and rest over here. Yes. Now, what you can do is you can choose any node that you want on the tree to rest. Resting means that you lose the benefits of that node if you had completed it and then taken that particular bonus. You can't do that. It's that simple. You just can't. That node is lost. What you can do, however, is you can rest with gold, refill your flasks and stuff, and I just noticed I don't have any gold. There you go. There you go. We can enhance things, but really, what are we gonna do with it? This guy is a store where we can buy stuff. Again, there's really nothing for me. I would love to buy a better weapon, but I don't have that this run. Listen carefully now. I will not repeat this in other lives. You are still a traveler, still able to escape. We natives are not. Okay. Okay. So he's essentially saying that if we defeat the boss, break open the door, and then get out, it might inspire everybody else to do the same. Okay, but the thing is, though, that there's very little I can do about that. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sell this for a bit of gold. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I get gold, but can I? Yes, I do. This is important because I need to refill my flasks. I don't care so much about identifying things. Yeah, need more gold there. Just don't have any. So let's go ahead. Agrometer is all fine. It's okay. Not too worried about it. Right. Let's go for the range damage. That's where I was gonna go to anyway before I finished resting. All right, these guys are coming. Okay, let's kill these guys off quickly. This is the benefit of having high attack. You can finish a room very fast. You can take minimal damage. It's always good. Poison, fire, or cold. I don't want any of those, sir. Reroll, please. Cold, cold, and... Oh my god. Okay, we'll take the critical hit chance. That was not very good. I'm not happy with that at all. I wanted physical attack damage. Anyway, evasion or ranged attack. Ugh. I'm getting a lot of cold then. Okay. Fine. Like, whatever. Color me unimpressed by that. entirely. Yeah, let's kill these guys. Finish the room. Again, cold. Oh my goodness. Range damage is what I wanted. Chance for burning enemies to explode on death. I'm not doing fire damage, so that's a little bit silly to choose. I want to get the other cold one. Let's say, yeah, let's go ahead and stack up, you know. If that's where we're going. We'll convert our damage later, but yeah, I wasn't too happy about that because my focus was on range damage. Okay, you're dead. Oh, geez, I didn't even notice you, dude. That's why I said with this game, you cannot not pay attention. Even one moment, if you're not paying attention, you're screwed. Okay, let's go ahead and get range damage. Yes, please. I'll confirm that. Okay, this glowing red crystal thing. Currently, the game has a degradation factor applied to it. So if you don't collect those bonuses, you don't interact with the crystals fast enough, they disappear over time. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but these crystals do come with very, very nice buffs. Like elemental damage and resistances, health cost speed, restoring your health flasks, which is always welcome, and prevents you from having to rest. Yeah, I like them. But sometimes when you have high enough damage, you can kill a lot of those elite monsters. And then there are so many cool crystals lying around and you can't access them because you're busy fighting for your life. So that is one of the downsides that can be that you lose a lot of bonuses thereby. Okay. I want to get this. Okay, we'll go straight in for this. We're just stacking up ranged attack bonuses right now and just getting stronger, stronger, stronger. Yeah, I'm just murdering these guys as fast as I can. If there are any crystals, I want to get them. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, God. I want to get that thing. I want to get the buff. Evasion range. Let's reroll once. Maximum health, movement, speed. Yeah, get out of the way so that the portal... Okay. Good. Timeless Shard, we didn't lose it. That's good. Mana, leech rate, spell damage. I don't need any of that. I'll restore health flasks. Okay, good. I didn't lose it. That was the most important thing as far as I was concerned. What does this do? Adds a random modifier to an item limited by its current rarity. Rare items will have 1 to 3 modifiers. Okay, but I have a crappy bow. There's very little I can do about it. We got 6 minutes. I don't know if I can fight the boss in this particular run. I will try, but I don't know if I can actually accomplish it. I will do my best. Okay, so you can see the chaining applying there. Because I'm hitting one guy and the projectile is chaining to the other guy, it's actually working out rather well for me. Ranged attack and power charge on kill. Okay, I'm getting cost speed and movement speed is always welcome. That crystal is going to degrade if I don't get the bonus. More health and cost speed. Always, always welcome. Open up your chests. I don't have... Yeah, I don't have the gold for that. There was a ring on the ground. Yeah, always look for items that enemies have dropped. Usually they drop somewhere near you. You don't have to worry about, you know, losing items, but occasionally it's always worth taking the time to check. Let's go and get another... Okay, hold on. Yeah, the mouse has gone nuts now. Yeah, like I said, the game has its issues. It is a demo after all. So don't be too hard on it, but it is thoroughly enjoyable. Okay. And get away from the big guys, right? Don't hang around there. Don't be a hero. They're not nice. Alright, you're screwed. You're dead. Always happy to see that. Let's go and get range damage, critical hit chance. Now that is always good. Okay, another one done. Ah, wait, we got some cool thingy. Random modifier from an item. Okay. I need better bows. I need more damage. Right now I don't have that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get cold damage again. Now, while we are doing all this, the boss counter is running out. So you got to make sure that you get all the upgrades that you want. I need to make sure that I'm paying attention so that the elites don't kill me. Yeah, I was very lucky there. I was very lucky there. Normally, that guy would have closed in on me and chopped my head off. Okay, poison, no. Reroll, please. Melee, fire... Ranged attack damage. Yes. Thank you. This is something that I like. Battle remnants are very important to upgrade your character and have subsequent runs flow a lot smoother than they do at first. So that's important to keep in mind. Okay. Now let's get rid of all of them. Send a few attacks. You can notice how much damage we're doing right now. It's insane, right? Yeah, look at how that elite is melting. That's the point. That is the point. You get enough damage that you can just steamroll everybody. Armor or eBay? Yeah, I'll take eBay, because that seems to be something I am concentrating on right now. More evasion. Thank you. Let's keep going. And while we are continuing with this demo, it's time for an advertisement. Here we go.
Embertel EPR is available across international online distribution platforms. Visit embertel.com to read the free chapters.
There we go. So that's good. It's self-promotion for me. Go check out Embertel, the story that I'm working on. You guys can read the early promotional release and enjoy a good story, you know? Okay. Kill these guys very quickly. Wipe them out. Oh my god. Okay. See? Again, I took my eye off the ball like literally for a second talking about my project and then they almost got me. Yeah, this is a game whose design is such that it prevents you from taking a breather. If you take your eye off the ball for even a second, you will be gutted. Okay, let's see if we can get melee. Melee? Crap. Okay, I'll take the added frenzy charges because that obviously will help me out a little bit. Otherwise, dumbest level up ever. Reforges an item as rare. Yes, please. Thank you. Increases my DPS a little bit. Adds a modifier. Thank you. So we're doing fire damage. Okay. Right. I would have preferred cold, but you know what? My weapon's upgraded. I have no complaints. Let's go for the evasion node and see where we get. Oh god, this guy. I can deal with all of them, but that dude is a pain in the ass. Yeah, because they come with like bonus health and stuff, you know? Okay. Let's activate a little bit of faster attack speed. Done. Okay. We're going a little bit over 30 minutes, but you know what? I'm gonna keep playing because the game is good and I want to finish the demo. So we'll go and get maximum health. Avoid critical hits. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see. Hey, did anybody drop any items? No. I think one of the things the game dev can do is if you have items that are not picked up on the floor, they should just automatically come get dragged to the portal, and that would be actually nice. It'd be quality of life, really. Let's go and get more damage. So right now we have 4 more steps to go before the boss gets here. We can take the big one for attack speed. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Now these nodes usually have tougher bosses than enemies that want to kill you. So be careful about that. They do really want to kill you. But the bigger thing, the most important thing is that you get the red crystals. If any spawn, don't miss the red crystals, no matter what you do. Yeah. Because if you lose the red crystals, it's a big pain in the butt. It's a big buff. Anyway, we're getting 20% increased attack speed if we have not received damage, which is good because we have evasion. It's like super important to us. All right, another point. Let's go and get dexterity. I have all the flasks and everything that I need. I've got 3 more matches until the boss. I'm going to go ahead and increase... Dude. Okay. Well, like I said, bugs in the game that need to be resolved. Can't access the node. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage right now. It is crazy the amount of damage that we're doing. We're chaining as well, which is... Oh, boy. Yeah, you're going to see the crystal degrade right now because I can't get to it in time. I don't think I can. Okay, there are 2 of them. Yeah, you can see the crystal actually degrade. I'm going to try and get it. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to try and get... Okay, we lost that crystal. See what I mean? We lost it. The reason we lost it is the crystal degraded. We couldn't get to it in time. So that is one of the things I was saying about this game. Something to keep in mind. Random modifier. Okay. Reforges an item as rare. Grants it. Okay. Okay, this is back to physical now. All right. More attack speed. Always welcome. That didn't do much. Okay. So, anyway. Yeah, we're attacking a bit faster. So, that's always welcome. 2 more steps. Let's get the range bonus. Gonna kill him fast, but to be a little bit... You have to be aware of what's happening around you, you know? Cold fire, oh my god. Okay, just give me physical. Yeah, range damage. Thank you. Perfect, perfect. Upgrades item to legendary. We can do that. Okay. We get more... We get bleed on that thing. Alright. I'm gonna re-roll again for no reason whatsoever, but okay. Legendary weapon is way better than nothing. Okay, so we have exactly 1 more step. Whatever we do right now is what we're gonna carry into the boss fight. So what am I gonna do here? I can get shards. Get a stat enhancement. I could get a synergy. Yeah. Yeah. Synergy sounds good before the boss fight. Yes. Let's do it. Oh, my skill is on cooldown. Yeah, this is one of the things you gotta be careful about. Oh boy. Almost got hit. Good thing I have evasion, huh? Yeah, got him. If there's a crystal, I'm always worried about the bloody red crystal because I don't want to lose free buffs. Anyway, increased freeze. We can't freeze. Endurance charge. Don't care. Creates a cross fisher. Yeah, but it's gonna cost mana, right? Creates burning ground around enemies. Again, mana. Bane of Abyss. Jeez. All of this is useless. See, my problem with this rune is, let me show you guys what the issue is. Okay, so you put this here, right? You can add this. The problem is the mana cost of the skill right now for basic attack is no cost. If I use this rune, it becomes 5 mana. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piercing shot skill and I add that over here. Piercing shot anyway is going to cost me 5 mana. It'll now cost 10 mana. That's all right. Okay, we can go with that. All right. What do I have here? Reforges rare. Hold on. I have got like no drops other than this belt, so I'm gonna go ahead and reforge it as a rare thing. And that's what we'll take into the boss fight, I guess. I don't think we can win. But it'll be nice to show you guys how cool this is. If I had a better bow, this boss would be dead. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, after in the second, third, fourth run, you get better bows, higher DPS. You can cream the boss. Like, the boss would be so dead. Yeah. Love this whole sword god animation. Very nice. Okay. Okay, buddy. Let's do it. Remember where he is. Remember, location matters. Like I said, it's very hard to get him because we don't have high enough DPS. But he is going to find it very easy to get us. Yeah, there's no way we can win this. But we can strip him of his HP as far as we go. As much as we can. Tell you what, we're doing amazingly well, but we're gonna lose soon-ish. Yeah, he's got 2 phases. Yeah, that's all we need. Yeah, he's gonna win soon enough. I'm barely holding on here. I've got like 0... Yeah, I've got no HP potions and everything. Anyway, that's the boss. So in subsequent runs, you end up getting better weapons, better bows, and you can cream him and destroy him and everything. So yeah, there you go. So this has been To Kill a God. You guys can try the demo on Steam. I have very high hopes for this game. I think once they clean up all the bugs and then add all the features and everything, it will be very cool. So if I go on a new journey, I'll just quickly show you guys what the new journey is going to be. We don't carry anything that we have in our inventory when we die into the next run. So it's very important to rest and store your battle remnants and stuff, which I did not do. And it's entirely my fault. So you got the skills guy. We've got this dude who is Idart, the Hollow Roots. And this is where you buy all the upgrades. Oh, my battle remnants are here. Oh, the game system's changed. It carries over then. The currency. Thank you, developer. So I'm going to use it. So in the previous version of the demo, this battle remnant would not get carried over. I would have to store it in the chest and then take it out of the chest and bring it to this guy. But now it's basically become permanent currency. That's good. We're gonna go ahead and get rerolls, I think is important. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. We'll get okay, we can't get attribute bonuses. Merchants, we never even bought anything from them anyway. Equipment rarity rate, that is something we could get, yes. But I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade base attack damage just to straight up 20%. Anyway, so this has been to kill a god. It's actually pretty cool. I love this demo. I'm looking forward to the full game. I hope you guys are too. Check it out on Steam. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. Support us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/andarplace. You can also buy our book. That is Ember Tell, the early promotional release. Support the project as it goes on. Join the Patreon there. Check out our website and stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do for you guys. I'll catch you next time. My name is Windus Andar. This has been Andar Plays Something for 30 to Kill a God. See you guys. Have a lovely, lovely day ahead.